See you guys. Well, welcome everybody. Yeah, my name is Mike Aiello. I'm a show director here at Universal Orlando, and you guys are now sitting in Whoville. How cool is that? So this is Grinchmas, and you guys are sitting in the theater right now. You're going to see a show about a half hour. We'll do the actual show. But yeah, this Grinchmas has kind of evolved here at Universal since year 2000, when we actually first started kind of telling the story of the Grinch. In 2000, it started kind of smaller. We actually had a small little stage near the bookstore in Seuss Landing, and it was more of a retelling of the film, starring Jim Carrey, because it had just come out that year. And that ran for about 5 or 6 years. It ran that way, and then it went away for a little while, and then it came back in another version, which was still in Seuss, but over behind One Fish, Two Fish, which was a stage very similar to this, in this new setup. And that was kind of a reimagining, where we kind of wanted to step away from the film solely and really kind of get back to the roots of the story. So that's kind of the newer interpretation of this show. And it was outdoors, and it was gorgeous. At night it was well lit, and we saw that, and we're like, you know what, this show really deserves to have a real theatrical showing. And 2 years ago now, 3 years ago now, we brought it here into our soundstage for an entire theatrical experience. We're really, really proud of this, because we think this is one of the best interpretations of that amazing story. It's something that's really close to my heart. I used to do the show back in 2000, 2004, 2005. So everybody here that works on the shows really kind of invested in this take, because it's one of the few times throughout our year we can really pull some heartstrings and show kind of a different side of the holidays, which is really, really cool for us. We love this set. There's a lot involved with this set. We've got a video projection on the back wall. If you haven't seen the show before, I'm going to ruin a couple things for you. I apologize. But we've got video projections just behind the stage that really show the expanse of Whoville. Snow's going to fall. You're going to really feel a part of. You're going to be a citizen of Whoville by the time you leave, which is really cool. Minus the noses. All right. But this is just one part of the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular that is over here at Islands of Adventure. So we've got the show. If you guys have walked through Seuss yet, you're going to see a lot of the characters that you'll meet here in the show will also be out in the streets. And something new we're doing this year with those characters is some of them actually do strolling carols. So you're going to see some of the characters from the show actually singing out in the streets amongst the storefronts and some of the architecture that's in Seuss Landing. So that's kind of a newer thing we're doing this year with the Seuss cast. You have a chance to actually meet the Grinch, which I know you guys already did, right?
Yeah.
Is he out there with you? Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's pretty cool. But yeah, you actually be able to take this. We got a photo op over in Seuss Landing, where you can get a photo with the Grinch. You can spend some time with him. I believe there's a character breakfast I think we've got going on as well. So Grinchmas is more than just this. This is the anchor of the Grinchmas experience. But there's all these other little parts and pieces that kind of give us a nicely wrapped gift that is Grinchmas for our Universal Orlando. So we're really, really happy you guys are here. We really, really enjoy the holidays. Halloween's my other thing I do, and it's awesome. But then to be able to kind of go into something that's completely different from Halloween, and then again pull on some heartstrings and the team. This show is actually directed here by a guy named Patrick Baird, who also works with me on Halloween as well. So again, this thing is alive, it's breathing. We're really happy. It runs now through January 1st. Daily, anybody can come and until January 1st and see this really great show about the Grinch and how he stole everything from the Grinch.
Inside a snowflake, like the one on your sleeve, there happened a story you must see to believe. Way up in the mountains, in the high range of Pontoos, lay the small town of Whoville, the home of the Whos. Now Arbor Day was fine, and the Easter was pleasant, and every St. Fizzan's Day, they ate a fizz pheasant. But every Who knew from their 12 toes to their snout, they loved Christmas the most, without a single Who doubt. Ask any Who and they'll have this to say: there's no place like windows with care in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Merry Christmas! Yes! Okay.
Oh, Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He's got a sleigh full, it's not long to stay full. He's got stuff to drop and every stop on the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is here again. He'll be here with the answers to the prayers that you made through the years. You'll get yours if you've done everything you should have. Extra special.
Yes, every who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
What's that?
I said every who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
Oh, well, that's true. Yahoo! Oh, bingo bells, something, something. Whoa, bingo bells.
But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not.
Oh, the noise, 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 noise! Curse that Christmas music. It's joyful and triumphant.
The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, no one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head wasn't screwed on quite right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Bahooba!
Exclaimed the Grinch, staring down from his cave with a sour, Grinchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a holly-hoo wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings.
The Grinch snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
Then he growled, with his green Grinch fingers nervously drumming.
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. But how?
It's 1 minute closer to Christmas! Merry Christmas! Not yet. Okay. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Where are you, Christmas? Do you remember the one you used to know? My world is changing. I'm rearranging. Does that mean Christmas
Whoa, Christmas is here everywhere. Oh, Christmas is here if you care. If there is love in your heart and your mind, you will feel like Christmas all the time. Oh, I feel you, Christmas. I know I found you. You never fade away.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. I'm speaking in rhymes. Blast! Somebody looks fabulous!
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cat. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
With a yellow mustache. I'm a mean one. I'm the Grinch. Ha! My heart's an empty hole. My brain is filled with spiders.
You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
That wouldn't touch me with a 39.5-foot pole.
No one's
My soul is full of gunk. I'm the Grinch.
The three words that best describe you are as follows: stink, stank, stomp.
Ya-da-da-da, ya-da-da-da. Wow, wow, wow. Big ending, Whoville.
Why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
Awkward.
But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot.
The fake Santa Claus lied.
You're not helping. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. I'm rhyming again.
Santa Claus?
What?
Don't forget about the Grinch.
The Grinch?
I know he hates Christmas, and he's green with bad breath and smelly feet with shoes that are 2 sizes too small.
Ow.
But just because he's different, well, that doesn't mean he shouldn't get a present on Christmas. Good night.
Woo-hoo to the Who's!
He was grinchily humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open for a minute or two. Then all the Who's down in Whoville will all cry, boo-hoo! Now that's a noise
Grinned the Grinch.
I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. All the Who's down in Whoville, the tall and the small, were singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas.
He thought,
doesn't come from a stall. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say, the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Max!
And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light.